Howdy folks, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk, Giordano Plastering. Today I want to go over a question that I get a lot, and it's usually in my comments. They'll say, Kirk, how did you match the finish? Because I tried it and it looked like just concrete floating on the wall. It looked horrible. I'll show you why, guys. Because the guy who did this, it looks like concrete floating on the wall. But he gave it his best shot, and actually I think it's not bad. He would have matched the finish if he would have just known how, because he already put it on. You could see the trowel marks and everything. Hard as a rock. Now, we put a bonding agent on here. Now, the bonding agent, they come in blue, pink, green, yellow, you name it. They come in all different colors. And that is just so that what I'm going to put on now, which is raw stucco, it's just Portland cement premium we use. I'm going to skim it with Portland cement, and I'm going to show you how to take raw stucco that you just have trowel marked. I'll show you guys how we get the finish, guys, because I have to do what you did first. I got to mimic this guy's work here, and it's not that hard to do. We just put on another coat. And actually, I went ahead and did that top so that this wouldn't be too long. So anytime you guys do this, you'll be doing something like that right there. Want to bring me a little bit more mud, baby? We're finishing up a job. Come on by. Come on by. Come on by. A lot of things going on, guys. No such thing as a construction site with not a lot of people walking around. So, okay. And all I'm doing, guys, again, I'm going to give you the same finish that most of you get when you give it your best shot. Thank you, babe. Don't mind people walking around. That's normal for a job site. Okay, so this is what you guys end up doing. You put it on, and then you make it about as smooth as you can under the circumstances. This had some humps and bumps, but I'm not going to get everyone out. I'm just matching the finish. All right, so I'm recreating what they have. No one's going to notice that it's a lot thicker because it just doesn't show. Now, he was full a minute ago, and now I'm fuller, and this is where the feathering comes in. Say, like, for example, okay, this is what he had. When this dries, it's going to look like this, concrete. It'll look light gray rather than dark gray. That just means it's drying. Now, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to use a float. These yellow floats are called Killer Bee floats. You could use a green float, yellow float. However, whatever finish it is, you just have to know the right tool. For this particular wall, you see the grain is all these grains of sand. Okay, the grains of sand mean that actually this is a text coat over a float finish. But what we want to do is we want to get rid of the concrete look. Okay, if that dries again, it's going to look just like how we found it. So we don't want that. We take a sponge float, and this is called feathering in, guys. When it's first wet, what you want to do is just you want to feather in the existing to the new. Okay, here's the new. We're going to feather that right into the existing stucco. I always do my feathering in first before I hit the middle of the wall, because the float will accumulate sand. And if it accumulates sand, or when it accumulates sand, it gives a different finish. It's more of a blob job. Now notice, okay, I'm taking the sponge float and I'm tapping all the water out, because too much water, this is going to just fall down. Like, here's an example. Okay, too much water. You see, you can't do that, guys. You use too much water, it just takes it all off. So I'm going to get right back to what I was doing. Thought I'd show that, because some people say, what happens if you use too much water? That's what happens. It takes the stucco off. What happens if you don't use enough water? Well, nothing happens. It's just like using a hard rubber or polyurethane float. So all we're doing now, guys, And this is what one of the number one questions. And when I get comments, they'll say, hey, I did it. It looks just like a slab of concrete. That's because you're not using the finish tools that you should. You look at the finish. If it's this, which is a float, or a sand finish, both mean the same thing. Sand and float, same thing. We call it a float finish in the industry because we're using a float to bring the sand out or the aggregate out, but it's a sand finish. Okay, so if you ever hear somebody say, well, I got a float finish, or they say I got a sand finish, it means the same thing. All right, so this is what you folks, the last phase in what you need to know to not make it look like raw concrete on your wall. You got to use the right tool, the right finish. And all we're doing now with this is we're bringing the sand to the surface. And there's a lot of ways to do this, guys. And the fastest and easiest way is with a sponge float. Now, they make them green, yellow. They make them all different kinds of color, blue. But the idea is, you see that's starting to bring the sand out. Now it doesn't look like a piece of concrete that's stuck on a wall. So when you guys, the next comment I get or receive to any of the 900 videos we have online, if it's, say, Kirk, hey, how do you do it? Mine looks like concrete. I'm just going to shift them to this video right here and say, here's a video, how to do it. It's long drawn out, but we've got a lot of things going on today, and we're trying to squeeze everything in. I told the fella here, hey, I'll take care of that where you give it your best shot. And it's not bad, but it could be better. And this is better. This way, go to sell the house, people don't say, hey man, what's up with that area right there? Anyway, you see, that's how to do it, guys. You got to have the right tool. If it looks like a smooth finish, use a trowel. But for this particular, it's a float or a sand finish because we're bringing the sand to the surface. Anyway, guys, that's all you need to know, and it won't look like a concrete finish on your wall. Anyhow, guys, my name is Kirk. Jason on the camera. We thank you for watching this quick little narrative video of how to make your concrete look like stucco and match the existing finish. As usual, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
By the way, folks, my dad and I are now members of Amazon affiliates, so if you're looking to buy any of the plastering or construction tools you've seen in our videos and you want to support us in the process, you can check the links below our video, or you can go to our website and get them there. If you have any other questions for tools we don't have linked, email us direct and we'll respond to you then.
Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.